Yo. This is your boy Prime, and it's about that time. Yes, indeed. Now, today I want to talk about basically the Uber execs that, basically are leaving the company or pretty much have left, fired, terminated, uh, resigned, scandal, you name it. It's a reason behind the reason why Uber is in big trouble. Now, Uber is a company that has basically said at some point they want to go public. Well, I can tell you right now, if you want to go public, you definitely need your CFO, which would be a problem because they no longer have a CFO. So, with that being said, I got some information here on my other phone, this little device here, that I'm gonna read off to you. Of course, we all know about the CEO, who is his name is Travis Kalanick. He is the co-founder, CEO. He has announced on June 13th that he will be stepping aside because of his mother's unfortunate death in that boating accident, and we already know about that, and I feel for him and everything like that. But it's about time that he did step aside a little bit because the company is in turmoil, and he needs to. He actually needs to go, but he definitely needs to at the very least, step aside. Okay, so one of his boys, which is his name was Emil Michael. He was a senior vice president of business. He resigned on June 12th, so basically a day after Kalanick announced that he would step aside. This was his top guy on the board, so that will definitely hurt Travis Kalanick moving forward because he doesn't have that, for sure, yes, whatever he says, sir, type of voice there anyway. This guy actually, he left because of some scandal. According to a complaint filed to the Human Resource Department, Michael was among the employees who attended the escort karaoke bar during the company's trip in South Korea in 2014. So, as you can see, not good. Okay, so he is out. He is also he's been replaced by a guy named David Richard. Okay, so he's the new guy that's filling in for him. And then another exec that's out name is Rachel Weinstone. Uh, he was the head of policy and communications. Weinstone abruptly left April 12th. Growing number of reports about a toxic workplace culture and top level departure. Rachel was replaced by Jill Hayes Baker, Hazel Baker. Okay, kind of a crazy name. So that's the new person in that particular position. Now, the next ones I'm reading, these are people that have either left, terminated, whatever, left the company and do not have a replacement at all. They don't have anybody. They don't have anybody that replaced them so far. So the company is still without these people. Jeff Jones, you probably remember that guy. Probably really brief. He was the president of Rideshare. He was the former CEO of Target. He abruptly quit in March after just 6 months on the job. Jones' departure reportedly comes with clashes between the CEO, Kalanick, and is believed to have been directly related to escalating controversies. Okay, not looking good. This was a hard name to pronounce, so hopefully I get it right. Guantana, Guato, whatever. I don't know. Some person here, head of financing. Hmm. Okay, that person announced in May 31st he will exit the company. He will exit the company in July, leaving Uber without a top executive to guide them through the potential IPO process. Like I said, you need your chief financial officer. You know what I'm saying? And that was that guy, head of financing, not looking good. Okay, Amit. Wow, some hard names, boy. Wow. Whatever. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce them. All right, Senior Vice President of Engineering. Okay, this guy right here resigned in February 17th at Kalanick's request after failing to disclose that he was the subject of a sexual harassment investigation while working at Google. And this guy denies his accusations. He was already part of some sexual stuff at another company coming into Uber. Come on, Uber. Your background check game sucks, okay? Let's just be honest. All right, so Josh Moore, he was the New York general manager. Why would they need a general manager for that city? I don't know, but okay. After 5 years at Uber, Moore left in May. He was implicated in many of the company's more controversial business tactics, including ordering and canceling rides from the competitor, which they were doing. They were basically requesting Lyft rides and canceling them, see where the Lyft drivers were at, and then basically making sure they gave their drivers the ping. So that's kind of how that went. Let me see. So, in a mass violating Uber's policy by tracking individual riders using internal tool called Godview. So they fired him basically for something that they made. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. All right. So this guy named Anthony, he was the head of Uber's self-driving and yeah, self-driving bullshit cars. I hate these cars. Okay, Uber poached this guy from Waymo to lead its self-driving car unit, but fired him at the end of May because of allegations he had orchestrated theft of trade secrets from Waymo. Kalanick once described this guy as his brother from another mother. Yeah, but you fired your brother. Okay. So Ed Baker is next up on the list of people that's gone and have not been replaced. Vice President of Product and Growth, Baker has been at the company for 3 years when he abruptly resigned in March. They always it's always the same words keep getting used abruptly, like all of a sudden, they just come in to work and be like, next day you don't even see them again. Like that's how people quit at jobs that they don't get paid, 6 figures. When you get paid like, minimum wage and stuff, that's when you just abruptly quit. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of jobs you just quit like that. These are big time positions here. So anyway, Baker had been at the company for 3 years when he abruptly resigned in March. Allegations he had engaged in sexual encounters with another employee several years ago. Sexual sexual stuff all day long. This company was in is crazy. Okay, Gary Marcus, head of artificial intelligence lab. Okay, just 4 months after Uber acquired his startup, Geometric Intelligence, Marcus left as head of, I believe that's AI or AL. In March, he stayed on as a special advisor. All right, so this is another one of those names I can't pronounce, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm just gonna say this person. Senior Director of Engineering at Uber, Advanced Technology Centers in Pittsburgh. This person joined Uber from Twitter, where he was Vice President of Engineering. He left in February after Uber acquired Anthony, which is the guy who he was head of the self-driving cars company, and began reporting to blah blah blah. So basically, he got replaced by somebody else that ended up getting fired too later on. So kind of crazy right there. So that's pretty much what's going on with Uber. Uh, they hire, fire. They don't know what they're doing out there. It's all bad for Uber right there. Uh, so I never seen nobody on Uber, not Uber, but YouTube actually break down all the different execs that came and went basically, and how and what the storyline was behind it. So I wanted to be the first to break that story. So hope you like that right there. Unfortunately, I couldn't read a lot of those people's names because they got some crazy names, and I don't, it's crazy. Just trust me. Look it up. If you've seen what I'm talking about, it'd be kind of hard to say some of them people's names. Now, so I wanted to give you a glimpse of how, you know, retroactive that it is to work for a company like Uber. Like, if you're an employee that works at Uber, I mean, it's crazy. You already had this situation where the one guy actually killed himself. Like wow, like it's really a crazy scenario to work at Uber. Like it's very toxic. It's a situation where it's almost like like if you was offered that position and you had another position, at Google or well, I don't even want to call it Google because Google kind of crazy too. But if you had another position somewhere else, you would definitely take that over Uber. And Uber could be paying you more. And you'll go for the one that's going to pay you less, but it's not going to give you as much stress. It kind of makes sense right there, right? So that's kind of what I see from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Uber is definitely, it needs to be fixed. I don't think that they can fix it though. But I might be wrong. I just don't see them being able to fix it. Obviously, with the movement of the CEO, I mean, they haven't said he's gonna be out for real yet. So I mean, let me be clear on that notion that he's not fired. He's just stepping aside, and he could very well come back and run the company right back into the ground. So we'll see. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody know about that. Subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Until next time, this is your boy Prime, and I spend my time. Don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. Peace out.